Hey there, John here, and I missed a few days, but I'm back, and I learned something about myself, which I'm not incredibly happy about. So this morning was kind of interesting because something that used to be a habit of mine that hasn't been a habit of mine recently is to wake up a little earlier, get in the car, go to work, and get there about an hour before I need to be there so I can sit at the coffee bean and just be on the computer, take care of some creative things before I go to work, and then I have that little bit of time. It helps a lot of things. It makes the commute easier. It gives me time that I really can't work on anything else other than creative stuff because most of the people I talk to aren't awake yet, and the typical distractions haven't really kicked in yet. So it's just a nice bit of time that I can use. So I set the alarm and I woke up when the alarm went off, and I had a very conscious decision of how much time I could hit the snooze button because I always will hit the snooze button a little bit, but at what point I need to get up and go to work. And once that happened, once I reached that period of time and realized this is when I need to leave in order to get there with enough time to sit and drink coffee and work on creative stuff, I felt actual fear about that and stress, and I didn't want to. And it's not that I didn't feel motivated to, it's that I actually felt stressed about it. I felt stressed about going and sitting by myself on my computer working on whatever I wanted to work on. And that's not something that I want to be feeling stress about. And I'm no less committed to any of the projects that I wanted to work on. This is things like creating some cover artwork for the Backstories ebook that's coming out and writing more scripts for the Knology videos, which I'm still going to be doing. These are things that I still want to do, but the thought of actually doing them is all of a sudden scarier than not doing them, which is bizarre to me. And this is something that I've seen happen with myself, but I've never really noticed it this clearly, is that I really like setting up a project. I like figuring out what I need to do and creating the to-do lists more than I like actually doing the work. And that's always been a thing, but it's never been that once I get it set up, it stressed me out to think about doing. And it's bizarre to me because I'm still committed to these projects. They're going to happen. I just need to get past this random hurdle that popped up out of nowhere. So that's the latest development in my life, and I think the only possible way to get through it is to just get myself to do it, whether or not I want to, and to figure out some way of getting myself out of bed and into the car and just get that to happen on autopilot again. And once I can get to that point, then everything will be fine. It's just this weird transition period that's going to be awkward and uncomfortable. But before I can wake up, I've got to go to sleep, so I think I got to cut it here, and I will check in with you tomorrow. Toodles.